Shall we play a game?
We got Star Wars Unlimited. We got classic Star Wars games. We got old school D&D, independent RPGs, mini painting, Warhammer, of course, tons of other games. But first, we're gonna need some coffee here on Board Barista Productions.
Why did he get booted?
I don't know. I didn't boot him.
He got booted.
I clicked admit.
Yeah, his video popped up for a second.
And then it went away. I mean, I was out of the room for just 2 seconds. I had to go get my dark side. Oh. I'm down to like one more of these left, and then I can't do another. I got to do another. I got to do a beer run up the street. It's like,
Josh, you gotta move it that way. There you go. You're right there. It's just fine. Liquid death.
oh, I am. The dark side clouds everything. It does not show up on the camera under the green screen.
Nice. Oh, did you put up the green screen?
Oh yeah, hang on a second. Let me.
Your hair is like green.
Yeah, I'm getting a bunch of splash coloring from it.
How do you green screen?
I think you might.
You apply visual effects. In this case, our internet cannot handle the visual effects. Well,
Oh,
my
shoot.
visual effect.
Oh wait, I just saw it.
My snot rags.
These are boring effects.
Yeah, so I got a green screen behind me, but I'm having the dark side as my drink of choice. This is a breakfast stout with maple, vanilla, and coffee in it.
How do I undo my green screen?
Turn off video effects, probably.
Yeah, there's too much going on with you two.
Yeah, you have to both be on like your own individual.
Yeah.
Right there. Yeah.
There we go.
Backwards.
And yes, I took the battery out.
So that means now I have to make a little kind of.
You're just adding more to the costume.
What?
Is that a flash fez?
No.
Okay, because it looks like a fez.
It's a top ish.
No, it's not. It's one of those like fair hats. Fair top hats.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's okay. We got Monkey D. Luffy in the house. Fresh from.
I'll say it right now. I'll say it right now. I've never been a fan of One Piece.
What? What?
Seriously, take off your glasses for a second.
Okay.
Doesn't he look like Monkey?
Probably. Like, seriously, like, I've never been a fan of One Piece. I read a couple, like, I got some Shonen Jumps for a little while, and I read some of the early first couple of chapters of the manga. I tried watching the anime. I found out that there was like 1,400 episodes, and I was just like, nope. Bye.
Yeah.
No, Jeff, you need to come over to the house. And when you come over to the house, and we'll watch an episode or two. I got
I ever since it wasn't really Dragon Ball Z, but it was Bleach. Bleach made me go, no. How many seasons are in this anime? If there are more than 5, I'm like, if there's more than 10, it's a straight nope.
Yes, but it's the adventure. It's the friendship building, and it's the growth, and it's the adventure.
Hours and hours of my life reading subtitles.
They have it English dubbed.
You never watch anime English dubbed.
No,
It's all the
you never
good
watch
jokes.
anime English
All the
dubbed.
good jokes are censored out. You gotta watch original.
Actually, they don't censor this.
They don't. Yeah,
Well-
there are some parts where I go,
It depends if you're watching. Because no, they do. There is. You can tell if One Piece is censored or not because of it's either the cigarette or the lollipop. One Piece did get censored.
Actually, it did get
It's the
censored.
cigarette.
Get censored, actually. It was very censored for violence.
All right, enough about One Piece. Who wants to do the recap? What did we do last time?
I got knocked out.
We made it to the planet. We got past the Imperial blockade, and we were on the planet to do replacements.
All right,
Not replacements. We were on the planet to get our 2 ships to take the supplies to not Presserac to another planet.
Actually,
Yeah.
we're on the plan to meet on Foreman, who will tell us where to go for the supplies and that stuff.
Yes, and we were going to the bar.
Yep.
Yep, you were going to the bar called the Maze.
And I was knocked out and carried.
You want to shut up? Not your fault. I'm sorry.
All right, you're in the starport. Want to make perception checks?
Oh,
Perception rolls.
Well, my beloved brother just literally lost his
Got
character
it.
sheet.
Sorry about that.
What are you serious about?
What's your name? Mind if I roll some dice?
Ask Kenya.
Titania, mind if I roll some dice?
that's why the case is down there. The black
Okay.
case with the red. That's why I left it there.
Yep.
Because I know you guys need D6s. Other dice you're gonna have to bug Josh for. Because I have to disinfect these now.
I seriously like my little cargo container of dice.
Nice.
Folds up,
Nice.
comes down, has the little drop tray. And then even has top as a little hopper. Oh, wait, I got to hold it just right so it will show up.
It's magic. It disappears in his hand.
I wanted to try to figure out how to actually get like the whole, like I put the hood on and I can just have like the hologram going. There's too much settings I've got to mess with to get it all figured out. But hopefully next time we play, I might just be the floating head.
All right, hold on for a second. I need to take a drink of water. Don't film this.
Well, you're off camera. All right, at least on my section, you're off camera.
Oh, he's off camera.
I like this hat.
No, I need
You're gonna have to do the Boba Fett thing. Get the straw so you can put it up into the mask.
Are you saying I suck?
yes.
I'm saying if you want to keep wearing the mask while we play, yeah.
I got 4 for perception. I got 4.
4.
I got a 2.
5, 10, 14, 15. Am I awake yet?
Oh, wait, you're coming too. Everyone else is kind of like looking around, being like, "Where's the bar?" And you're like, "It's over there."
Remember, you have to have your special die.
Yep.
All right, y'all head into the bar. It is somebody want to make the obligatory Star Wars. Do 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 do. All right, cool. Enter the bar. It's one of those smoky cantinas, just like you saw in episode 4. A bunch of different aliens all hang out, having drinks. It's kind of like you walk in, the bar's right there, and then it's got like a little hallway that leads towards the back where all the dining area is. So it's like a shotgun house set into a bar.
Look at all these filthy peasants.
Does anybody remember who you're supposed to contact?
And again, remember, I might not be able to remember, but I spent a good chunk of my traveling reading over the mission.
All right, you are looking for
And the gambler.
you're looking
Gambler
for
does-
you are looking for a large green alien named Gurash.
Gourash. Okay.
You're not large. You're not green. You're large, but not the right shade of green. God, that's an ugly shade of green. Thank God you're small.
All right. Perception?
Who's doing perception?
9, 14, 15.
All right. You see a large green alien, the proper shade, in the back of this hallway bar, sitting with a little guy.
And what's his name again?
The name that you heard on it was Gurash. Grugosh.
Gosh. Okay.
Gru, buddy. Hey, it's me, Bill. How you doing? Actually,
Yeah.
hold on. I gotta redo that because that's not Gru. It's me, Bell. We meet again, I see. I gotta get my elegant thing going.
All right. He snorts, says something in a language you don't quite understand, and is puffing up his chest, crosses his arms, looking really intimidating. The smaller alien with him, the blue guy, he's all like, I don't think he's that happy to see you, buddy.
I didn't know she was your sister, okay? I am sorry.
Stands up, starts freaking out.
Easy. All I did was give her a piece of cheesecake. I did not realize she was lactose intolerant.
Grabs you, shoves you into an alien, shoves you back a little bit, kind of bump into another alien. The other alien behind you spills their drink. And a bar fight ensues.
Nice.
All right. Everybody, I need you to make a brawling parry roll as just a cluster of fights break out.
4.
Are we golfing?
12.
Oh, dang it. 13, 15. I did that right?
Huh?
It would dictate it would be 3 dice plus 2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that -1 was just for things, so
Yes, 3D plus 2, so
Drop
it's
it.
3D.
yep, 3 dice.
So that would be like, if you roll 3 6s, that would be 18.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
See you later. Up there. Go down the
Right.
Instead of -1 because you were injured in that fight, remember?
Yeah, but we queued up.
Okay, so that -1 doesn't apply anymore.
Nope, I just haven't had a chance to erase it.
Okay.
So
What are you doing with my pencil?
I'm following it. Thank you. So that'll be
All right.
6,
So as this bar fight starts to happen,
14.
Whoa.
there's a soft bamf noise and smoke starts filling the room. That's when the three of you. So, Tanya, Sam, your characters are definitely, you realize you're being grabbed by the big green guy. And more, your character is, you're feeling somebody smaller than you grab onto you. And they're starting to pull you like towards the booth.
And I start screaming, get off, get off, get off, get off, get off.
Do you want to now? It's not a forceful. It's kind of a gentle tug. You're screaming, "Get off! Get off! Get off!" Is anybody going to resist this?
Not if it's
No.
a soft, gentle tug.
Nah.
All right, roll an opposed
I
strength.
might have some more cheesecake. They're behind me, tugging me.
Tanya, I need you to roll a strength check.
Uh, 11.
You're being pulled along. You try to resist, but this big green guy has got you. You feel like you take a couple steps forward where you like should have encountered the table, but there's no table there. In the smoke is filling the room. You definitely all feel like you're being pulled into the wall.
Is it a happy wall?
Well, funny.
I
Once you
jump
get
into
through
the wall.
table and through the wall, you get into down a little ramp. As the smoke clears, you realize that you're in the basement.
Back up. My R2 unit's being a pain in the butt.
Oh, the little translator droid?
Yes. It's trying to lap the dice.
Trying to what?
Jake the dog is the R2 unit currently.
Okay.
The second I heard the word laugh, I knew exactly who she was talking about.
All right.
They're not food.
Okay, so the smoke clears. You find yourself in a cellar underneath of the bar. And there are a bunch of people working around. They're like, you see some of the crates, the other crates from the ship that you were in being unloaded. You definitely, there's one person that's kind of like directing people to do what they're doing, saying, hey, make sure, careful with that, barking out orders.
Feel like that could have been an easier way to drag us into a basement.
No. Not without
Not
getting noticed.
Blue guy looks at you and goes, not in a public bar.
Even I'm not that dumb. I look at the little blue guy and ask if he wants to pull me again.
Nah, we got to get back upstairs before we're missed. You guys have fun. You're in the basement with a bunch of rebels. What do you do?
Hold on.
Do you know where the leader is?
It seems to be the old woman.
Gonna approach the old woman.
Excuse me. I'm put in charge.
I'm gonna push him towards the old woman.
I'm gonna look around and see the flight guy see one of the mechanics working on one of the pieces of equipment.
It's just regular. It doesn't look like mechanics. It's just they're unpackaging and repackaging like supplies, like blasters.
Okay, then I suppose I'm going to have to go over to the guy who's unpacking and repacking blasters.
All right, he's pulling out blaster parts, slapping them together. He's like, "Yeah, what do you need?"
Well, I was wondering what model blasters these were.
No, everything's like good here, man. Although, yeah.
What model
No, this
type is the blaster?
Oh, we got some DL-17s.
Oh, okay. Can I have one for my friend? His blaster's kind of...
I got a new blaster in that little scuffle.
Can I have one for my friend?
Sure, if you guys need one,
No, I just
grabs
want
a bunch of parts, slaps it together, hands it over. He's like, belts are over that way. It's a blaster pistol, 4 dice worth of damage.
I hand the blaster given to me to Dorn Moob.
I'm gonna take that blaster. Do you know?
And then I'm going to go find the old lady.
All right.
I'm putting on a belt.
All right. She introduces herself as Brisa.
Risa?
Yeah, Brisa.
Reason.
Breesa.
Good afternoon, my lady. I take her hand, I gently kiss it.
Good afternoon. Oh, thank you. Oh, you're such a polite young man.
Yo!
It is your beauty that compels me to be so polite.
Oh, you're barking up a very old withered tree, but thank you anyways.
If I had seen you in the bar, I would have bought you a drink. You're not that old.
Oh, maybe about 20 years ago, but it's the thought that counts. But anyways, you must be that silver-tongued new guy that they said they were sending over here. Well, welcome to our little cell. We've got your supplies for your guys' base all set up over in hangar 73. Okay. And the ships we got for you, they're all fueled up, ready to go. They're out in the woods. We couldn't really keep them here in the docking port with all the Imperials running around here, but she pulls up a little map and says, okay, if you just leave docking bay 73 and head straight this way for about 25 kilometers, and you'll come right across where we got all the supplies and your ships all stashed.
Is there a chance that you would happen to have a speeder and a driver that we could use?
Yes, right at docking bay 73. Yeah. Just you're gonna pick up Karji. He's another person in your cell that's gonna be flying with you. But you got to get him. He's got him and the supplies. And yeah, all the information about how to get to the base is in R2FU. And R2FU is right with your chips.
Once we start to fly out the planet with the ships, are we expecting any Imperials we should be expecting, or?
There's a reason why you're full of proton torpedoes. All the blaster gas, all the Tabana gas is topped off, and the shield units are fully charged. Yeah,
Fun.
yeah. So yeah, definitely going to be some Imperials waiting for you when you hit space side.
No, wouldn't be fun if we weren't finding our way out. My credit says I kill more Imperials than you.
I'll let you win that bet on purpose if you do me a favor.
What's the point of winning a bet on purpose?
Okay, you want to make it double or nothing?
Sure.
All right, when we're alone, we'll talk.
Get that.
Where is Dania? Excuse my rudeness. What is your character's name?
Near car.
All right. Is Mirkar listening to any of this?
I'm choking in the smoke.
I already cleared up.
It's in my lungs. I am choking in the smoke.
She's got a cold. That's why she's not down here with us.
Nika, I told you, when you see smoke, don't hyperventilate. Small breath, hold it when you can.
Ah.
All right. You're told that if you head out there's an access hatch here in the basement, leads into the sewers. Take a right, a left, go straight down, straight at 2 intersections. And then the next manhole you come to, just pop that aside, and you'll be right at hangar 73.
Hear that, bud? We're going to go through the sewers. And no, I am not carrying you again.
Mirkar, would you like to earn an extra 10 credits?
Sewers are tiny. You're carrying your own ass.
By the way, Nika, we did run into a Pierce last time. I hate to say this, but you still do owe me 5 credits.
He's carrying his own.
I know. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying. Just remember that next.
Do you want to earn another 10 credits?
No! I told you, you're carrying your own. I'm not doing this like last time.
I can't walk through a sewer.
I'll push you to the ground and drag you through the sewers. How does that sound?
Pretty shitty, actually.
That sounded like fight carrying you and kept complaining. Oh, you're being too bumpy. Ooh, careful. Oh, stop trying to use me as a shield.
Well, I mean, you were trying to use me as a shield.
You were not. You kept trying to duck away. You were putting crappy shield to tell you that.
I didn't want to get hit. Why are you so offended when I looked at you and said, get behind the wall?
I was still trying to kill you. You didn't even get down to get behind the wall.
All you had to do was step sideways. But no. If I keep you between me and the stormtroopers,
I wouldn't have gotten hit. And I didn't.
As you guys are having this argument, a couple of people carrying a crate of some kind. Like, hey, this is pretty heavy. Can you guys move out of the way?
1 sec. We're having a serious conversation right now.
no, move.
Oh, fine. I'm moving.
Thank you.
As they pass, I hop on. While still carrying on the conversation with him. See, is it that hard to carry me? Look at these guys. They're carrying me, plus this crate.
They're not going to be carrying you through sewers.
We're in the sewer.
No, you guys are arguing in the front of the sewer. They were coming out of the sewer.
Oh,
Going the opposite way, bud.
fine. My character hops off and says, if I've got to go through the sewer, I'm going first.
You
Fine,
step into the sewer hatch. You see that there is a clean walkway to walk upon, made of bricks, elevated above the sewage. They put cinder blocks on their side, so you don't have to step in the water. Are you holding your nose?
I am.
I'm going to the hatch.
That That is the problem. It's a very pungent-y, cabbagey kind of fart smell. Somebody was definitely eating their Brussels sprouts. With bacon?
1, 2, 3. Not it.
Not it. You
But you can't see.
Oh.
All right. What were the directions to get out of the sewer again?
Go this way, take a left, take a right, take a left, and look for 73.
All right. You get down to the manhole cover.
Wookiee pulls it out.
What was that?
The Wookiee lifts up the manhole cover.
As you lift up manhole cover, I need everybody to make a perception check.
I rolled an 8. I can't even identify my own feet at this point in time.
5.
8. God, huh?
9
9?
plus, yep, 9.
Yeah.
4D.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Roll your special die.
That was my special.
Okay.
I have that picked out. Don't worry. 9 plus 2 is 11. I got 11.
All right. Everybody's hearing some blaster fire.
Wookiee drops manhole cover.
It's nearby, but it's not directed at you guys.
I say
The
we
high
go
perception roll. The high perception roll. Sam, you definitely can tell. That sounds just like the Stormtrooper blaster rifles.
Imperials.
I say we go up.
You're the leader. You get to go first.
Yes. Straighten up my robe. I climb up and I creep through the cover.
Okay.
It is lying prone, sliding through the cover. So that would be what I roll for a check to not be seen.
Stealth, which is dexterity.
3D plus 1. 9, 10.
Okay. I'm going to read this out from it. As you near the docking bay, you hear blaster fire from within. Peering around the corner of the bay's cargo entrance, you see a bulk freighter docked within. Its boarding hatch gapes open. A cargo skiff piled high with plastic crates is humming nearby. A squad of Imperial stormtroopers has its back to you. The troopers are busy shooting at somebody beyond the crates who's returning their blaster fire. After another barrage from the stormtrooper, the woman behind the crates falls off the skiff, dead.
What are you two doing? I haven't had my turn.
I'm climbing out of the hatch after you, making sure I stay behind you.
Wookiee lifting up the hatch again with blaster ready.
It's kind of like you're in like an alley. You're gonna have to like, you can't stay in the manhole. You gotta like sneak up to like the. If there's
I'm out of the manhole. I'm sneaking.
I know you're out of the manhole. You're up.
He's out.
You're up by like the entryway.
How the manhole get opened when I closed it? Put it back down.
I reopened
it. Out.
He reopened it himself.
At what strength? Ain't it heavy?
I'm gonna allow it.
Okay.
Because if you're pushing up with it, you can just get it up and then slide it. It's not going to be like easy to do, but
that's why I had
you're
to
just like one-handed like a pizza.
Dexterity thing.
Yeah.
So, for the sake of argument, am I in between the ship and the stormtroopers?
The stormtroopers are between
Me and the ship.
they're off to the side. You've got the cargo skiff is between you and the ship, and the stormtroopers. They're kind of like
Give me your
off
blaster.
to the side.
Give me your blaster.
What do you have
Give me the
planned?
blaster.
What do you have planned?
Just give me the blaster.
I am giving you that one you got from the levels.
All right.
Yeah, they're at like a 90-degree angle to the ship to you.
I run right beside him and start shooting towards the supplies, intentionally missing everything. And I holler out, "Take that, rebel scum!" Out of the three of us, I'm the weakest fighting.
Yeah.
What is
If I keep their perception,
All right, roll your con. Roll your con.
Oh.
What'd you get?
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 21.
Really? Hold your fire, civilian. I think we got him taken care of.
Civilian? Don't you remember me? I've been with you since Port-au-Prince. I just didn't have my uniform today. It's my day off.
Oh my lord. I don't even think we need to fight our way out.
Roll that con again.
10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Yeah, the first con roll I had you do was like for them to think that you're helping them out. Now you're trying to bluff them. Roll. Did he roll the dice a second time?
Yeah, he did.
And you got 21 again.
I did. No joke.
Yeah, I can confirm.
They're like, you know the lieutenant's gonna be pissed if he sees you're off duty means off duty.
Look, I get it. I get it. But what I know now is security protocols. We secure the ship. Have you searched the ship yet?
No, we haven't searched the ship. We just shot
All right,
the
I'll go in and I'll search the ship real quick. You guys stand here. Actually, go to the front of the ship to make sure nobody takes off. And I'll secure the ship. That way the lieutenant doesn't see me. And if he comes, fire off 2 blaster shots so I can leave the ship. But that way I got the ship covered. I'm helping out. You know this is what I signed up for. Come on,
roll
guys.
it again. Roll it again. Roll it again.
6, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Did you just say 20?
Yep.
20.
They're like, all right, yeah. Okay, you go check out the ship. We're gonna go check over here. We're also, I think we saw somebody dive in. Like, go check the ship. We're gonna scout around here, make sure we don't see anything. They head around to the other side of the ship.
I go up to the ship and
Can we sneak on the ship now? They're no longer. Wait, I don't have stealth. Never mind.
Time.
If you guys try to steal the ship and leave the cargo that's loaded onto the cargo skiff that you're supposed to pick up, the adventure goes off the rails.
So we didn't.
Understand. My plan isn't to leave the cargo. I'm
So
letting
Wookiee
you know
pick
that.
up cargo.
Okay,
Wookiee shove cargo
okay. Time back in. What's going on?
Wookiee pick up cargo. Wookiee shove cargo onto ship.
It's on a floating deck, correct?
It's already loaded onto a skiff. You know the things they rode out to go drop Luke and Han into the Sarlacc pit? Like the floating like hoverbed truck?
Yep.
Like you got one of those things that's piled full of cargo containers.
How big's the
We're gonna
cargo?
load it up.
Yours?
But I'm
Good thing you asked.
The only reason why I'm doing this is my character can't fight like you guys.
Yeah. Wookiee don't want to get blasted, and Wookiee's coughing his lungs out. Her lung out.
Okay. I built one of these a while back. I actually have a kit bashed homemade one of these. So this is the skiff.
It floats, right?
Yep, it hovers. It's loaded down with cargo. And just to show you like how big you are, that's like the scale.
So we're pushing the entire skiff right on there.
No.
How big's the ship?
The
It's a
ship
cargo
is just
ship.
like twice the size of the skiff.
So the thing is, if we try to drop that on, I think
This
maybe-
don't fit on the ship.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I had to turn my
So-
green screen off to show that.
Okay. So that doesn't fit on
I
the
didn't realize.
skiff. All right, just let's load it up. Let's hook onto it. Let's see what we can do. But we got to do it quick and quietly.
All right.
Preferably quickly.
Got this thing, load up with cargo. Now you can see it.
Is there anything for gravity items that anti-gravity items that will help us once the skiff? Okay, what from the skiff can help us load it onto the cargo ship?
Nothing. It's not like a big cargo thing like this. It's like
Just a lot of little cargo.
little,
just
like think of those like
So,
Tupperware bins that you
Wookiee picked
use
up
for self storage.
cargo stuff on plane, stuff on starship.
Yeah, we're chain ganging it and just throwing it in there, not worried about skirting it down.
Yep.
You're okay. What's going to keep the stormtroopers occupied while you basically unload sci-fi U-Haul into up a boarding ramp and into another space
The
U-Haul?
nobleman, the mouth. That's what your name actually should be. It should be face, the mouthpiece.
Fine.
All right.
I leave them to load the ship up. I go out and I talk. I said, "Have you guys seen the lieutenant yet?"
No.
All right. Crap. There was an issue at the bar. The bar's name again. Earlier.
Again, it must be Tuesday. Or Wednesday.
Oh, it's Thursday, but my day off.
Ah.
But there was an issue at the bar earlier. You guys might want to go check that out. That probably has something to do with this. Leave two you guys stay with me.
All right. Con again.
Let you guys go to the bar.
Con again.
He's gonna make it.
6, 12, 18, 19,
Stop.
20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
It's like, all right, 532 and 207. You stay here. Yeah, we'll go check out the bar. And seriously, and 000, run back to the barracks and grab his freaking uniform before the lieutenant gets here. You're good at getting uniform, dude.
Yeah. 000, go grab my uniform, please. So I've got 532 and 207.
Yep.
207,
Yes.
pointing over across the street to the alley.
Uh-huh.
Go check that alleyway because the people that were here had to have had a way to escape. See if there's a passage or a contact person or something in that alleyway. 532, I want you to come with me.
All right.
Can I
Roll
use
your
the
con.
blaster real quick?
Roll your con to go send him down the alleyway.
The alleyway across the street.
Yeah. Roll your con.
4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
He heads across the street. The other one. All right. What orders are you giving him?
Give me your blaster and follow me.
Why do you need my? He looks. He's like,
Because all I got is this.
You guys have a junk blaster from
all right.
6, 10, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26.
rolling everything.
He's like, shoot, no, I'm not giving you that one. Take Steve's. He's dead. He don't need it. Reaches down, grabs one of the dead stormtrooper's blaster rifle, and hands it over to you.
All right, follow me. Don't shoot me in the back.
All right. At this point, I need the other two to roll your dexterity.
Dexterity.
Dang it.
With what?
Wait, no, your perception. Sneak is a perception-based skill.
Oh, yeah. No, we already know my character don't sneak worth a damn.
Yeah, I know, but it's just to see if you were lucky enough to be like on board the ship or in the middle of transporting cargo onto the ship while he's doing this.
I got an 11.
13.
Okay. You both are on the ship.
Cargo's all loaded.
You've gotten probably, even with the Wookiee holding like 3, he's holding 1. That's 4. You made.
4
You got
trips.
2 more runs you got to make to get all the cargo containers in.
They're both on the ship?
They're both on the ship, but only about half the cargo has been loaded.
Okay.
Oh, hang on.
I got to roll my perception.
While you're on the ship and loading and bringing the cargo in, you notice that there's actually somebody in the smuggling in the cargo compartment when you're coming through wearing a rebel flight uniform. What did you do when you came on board and saw this guy?
Pointed a blaster and said, "Who are you?" Well, roared at him.
It's like,
I'm gonna try to get in between Nankar and the guy and be like,
You-
"Whoa!"
point the blaster and roar.
Yep.
He points a blaster at you and goes, I could ask the same question. You're not a stormtrooper. Now, Sam, you can step in
Yep,
between what do you.
I'm gonna step in and just be like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa! On the same side here, on the same side." We were sent here to secure the ship.
By who?
Who do you think?
Reese.
I can't tell you that's metagaming.
Yep, I know. Listen, you're a rebel, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we were sent by the South. We were supposed to get the supplies and get them to the other place. Get them to the planet. The, what's it
Wait
again?
a second. What's your call sign?
Echo 314.
This is a chance for you to make up like what the other pilots call you.
Hmm?
You know, like Maverick, Goose, those kind of things. Like what?
Go
Like
Hollywood,
what's your
young
pilot
man.
nickname?
Hyro Roller 27.
Roller 27.
Yep.
It's like
I lost so much money on that planet.
you're high roll.
Yes. What's your call
Like-
sign?
Shoot, I didn't give him one. I'm Nasty Rooster. That means you must be, and drops the gun, drops the blaster, points at the Wookiee and goes, you must be, and what's the Wookiee's call sign?
Blast radius all clear.
All clear. You guys are the ones who are supposed to pick up the cargo. Okay, how did you get past the stormtroopers?
Our friend is kind of distracting them.
Wait. Swagger King?
Yeah, wait.
Bob.
No, Bob.
Yeah, Swagger King.
Is that what they're calling him now?
Yeah, we changed it.
Yes, Swagger King is keeping them distracted. But I don't know how.
Okay. All right. Back over to Swagger King.
So, do I notice, or do I have to make a perception roll that some of the supplies are missing?
Perception.
9, 10, 11, 12, 17.
Yep, you notice some of the supplies are missing.
Ha! We missed something. There are some supplies missing. I think I know where they went to.
Where?
And I start running down the alleyway. Follow me!
Is that the alleyway with the other stormtrooper?
No,
Okay.
where we snuck out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Excuse me.
And I'm saying it loud. I'm saying it loud.
And that is Swagger King.
That gives us more time to get the rest of the cargo.
Well, hold on. I just rolled a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on my con or persuasion. Con.
Wait, why are you guys loading the rest of the cargo?
Aren't we supposed to be loading the cargo?
No. If
We're
we fly this back, who's gonna fly our ships?
So we're supposed to be on the.
You guys are supposed to grab the cargo.
Build guard, get as much as you can. You try to unload some too.
Hangar 75.
I can't leave FU out in the middle of the woods, guys. Come on. Grabs a couple crates, starts going.
Whoops. That's why you don't follow the Wookiee.
The last time I listened to you, Nankai.
All right. As we're all reloading the skiff.
I look at the stormtrooper, 207, and I say, go down to the end of that alleyway and secure it. I'm going to search between here and the ship to figure out what happened.
All right, roll the con.
10, 11, 12, 13. No, wait. Yeah, 13, 16. I can't
He's
count.
like, he's like, all right, I don't know what you. He begrudgingly goes, but he's going.
All right. So I'm going to go back to the ship, pretending that I'm looking.
As you
in
go back
the-
to the ship, you see that everyone is bringing the supplies back out of the ship, putting it onto the skiff. And there's a new person there dressed in a rebel orange flight suit.
And that is
Who's that?
Argo.
Yes, it's Argo.
Okay. Rooster, good to see you.
Swagger, good to see you too, man. Get up here. We got to go.
No kidding. Look, we've got troops going back to the base to get me a uniform. We've got troops. I'm filling him in on everything. We got troops headed over to the bar. We've got one stormtrooper behind us. We got another stormtrooper in the alleyway across the street. So that's our stat so far right now.
All right.
How fast
Well,
can you get us out of here, and what do you need me to do?
hold on. Get on the skip and hold on to something.
I get on the skiff, and I hold on to my friend.
I am holding on to the sidebar for dear life.
All right.
I
So
know
he
how
just
he
like
dies. It's not going to do
skip
anything.
goes up, turns out of the way, and starts going out of the docking bay onto the street.
Bookie trying to hide. Stay down low.
So as we travel, I explained to Rooster that I could have gotten yet another, stormtrooper uniform, because that's all I need. It wrinkles the silk so much and chafes the skin. I couldn't see myself getting back into one. I'm sorry.
I know the whole thing. You can hardly see anything out of those helmets.
I'm telling you what. But I will say I worked my butt off to convince him to go other places. I mean, my God,
yeah.
this is unreal.
As you're having this conversation, you've gotten into the forest under the tree line. You hear the telltale scream of the twin ion engines of 2 TIE fighters as they streak over.
TIE fighters.
They found us.
No, they didn't. If they found us, they would have shot at us.
Good point. Still alive. How much do you want to game? Where they're gonna start shooting at us soon?
Actually, you want
I
to
got
take
10 gold pieces.
Somebody what?
He's like, somebody want to take the controls? I think I know there's some scanners in one of the crates. Somebody take the controls.
I will take the controls.
All right. Are you gonna keep?
Me to fly something this antique?
How fast are you driving?
What is your skill set?
I do have.
The first question is, how fast are you driving?
I'm gonna keep it at a moderate speed. Not
All right, you're a cruising speed, not a whole
not going Need for Speed here. I'm just going cruising.
All right. Need everybody to make a perception roll.
5, 11, 17.
3, 4, 5. Where did it go?
5.
5, 10.
All right, more. You see off in the distance the gleam of light.
But
gleam of
what
white
color is our
plastic.
ship?
Wait, a gleam of light.
In humanoid form, you see the gleam of white plastic in the trees. As you peer closer, it appears to be the back of a scout trooper's helmet off in the distance.
But we have patrol.
I see it. They don't.
You see it.
Oh, you did. Never mind, Doug.
Great. Let's just keep going.
Is it more? Okay, got it.
I don't tell him, but I tell Mir that there's a stormtrooper up there and to be ready.
He tells who?
You.
Near car. Near a car. Near car.
Your car.
I tell Mir a car.
Oh, come on. Even the mighty Chewbacca allowed people to call him Chewie. I guess we just don't know
like
the
he
actor
said
enough
near
yet.
Mac or something.
All right.
What?
It sounded like you said near Mac.
No, I said Mir, where it's at.
Oh. Sorry, ears are stuffy. I have the volume turned up.
But I don't tell him because I don't want him to start panicking because he's driving.
All right. Well, my aim sucks.
I'm not asking you to hit it. I'm just letting you know it's out there.
I have my blaster at the ready. All right. I have a stormtrooper blaster.
And I also tell Rooster.
I got something for that. Opens up a case. He's like, help me set this thing up.
Hey guys, this is really nice weather for cruising. What are you doing over there?
Fishing.
I'm there.
Slow it down a bit. Slow it down a bit. Take us to a crawl.
I'm slowing down to a call. Found something cool?
I rolled an 18 when I said to fishing.
Must be trying to get one of those land fishes. I don't know why.
Oh, it's gonna be a big fishy. He opens up a case, pulls out a tripod, looks at you, and says, "That one over there. Grab the power. Grab the power generator, and the plug it in. Hook the cable up. Sets tripod up. Takes a big old blaster cannon. Sets that up. Plug it in here, bud.
So I go and grab the generator and the cable.
Looks over at Mir and goes, "You want to fire this big girl?"
Oh, yeah.
Man, you guys must be fishing for something big.
Make a perception check at this point in time.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I want perception from everybody because we're going to.
Ooh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15, 16. 16.
15.
All right. Rooster looks at you guys and goes, "How do you want to do this?"
I don't, if we can avoid it.
That was thinking nothing.
We got
I can hit the target.
those scouts. We got to get past them, and we got to get like 2 more kilometers past them to get to our ships. Okay.
Have we attracted any attention yet? As far as I can tell.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
All right. Rooster, do we have another one of these babies?
Now he's got the one.
What else we got?
Bunch of rations, power packs,
We got
medical
the
supplies.
grenades.
Huh?
Do we got the grenades? The 42s, the 46s?
Got a couple thermal detonators.
No, that's a little bit too much. Thermal detonator will like kill them, but it will kill us.
Oh, you're looking for? Oh, okay. Yeah, we got a concussion grenade. We got a couple of
All
those.
right. Do we got the 42s or the 46 models?
42s.
All right. Could I have a couple, please? Where are they at?
That crate over there.
All right, I open up the crate. How many grenades do I see?
10.
Nice. Do I see any? Oh, crap. So I begin tearing up my robe, the hem of it, and tying the grenades into it. And then wrapping it around the body and tying it up. And then is there a spare cable?
That crate over there.
All right. I tuck the end of a spare cable underneath the robe behind the grenade and hold the other end with my hand. All
right.
I'm going to go for a walk. Stop.
Okay.
I hop down and I start walking towards the stormtroopers.
Stealthily or just walking?
Just walking.
I'm getting mine.
All right.
And I'm holding the robe up like this as I'm walking, so as not to dirty my now hemless silk robe.
All right.
This could go either really, really good, or I'm going to have a sore chest for like a couple of years if it doesn't kill me.
But suicide, we talked about this. Suicide busting is not the way.
All right. You get about, I don't know, let's say 90 feet away from the stormtroopers before they notice you.
I am starting to preach the word. I want them to have their turns, but understand I'm going to start preaching the word.
All right. As you're walking off, Rooster starts packing up the E-Web blaster cannon and goes, all right, well, I'm just going to watch this.
Wait, so I don't have a cannon I'm blasting anymore?
He's like, man, I don't think we're going to need this. Unless you want to.
I want to blast the cannon.
All right, leave it set up.
Now.
Rooster, we're going to want that set up. This is either going to go perfectly or we're going to be fighting our way off this planet.
All right. So this is looking stuck.
So I am preaching about Edelwyn. Edelwyn was a child that was born on Tatooine, and he rose and he became a great Force master, not a Jedi, not a Sith, but just a great user of the Force. And he
So how many
violence through violence?
the stormtroopers can I hit with the blaster with one hit? I can't see that.
You can hit one.
Okay.
And I'm looking and I'm mentally counting
What's
how
the
many
reload?
there are.
Oh, the reload?
How fast is the reload versus how fast they can get their weapon up to shoot?
Oh, you could easily try to like blast one and then blast the other, but you're gonna get a -1 die to each of the attacks.
So what you mean is my attack falls under my dexterity, right?
Right.
For weaponry.
Yeah, and this is a blaster skill, so you use your blaster your blaster skill if you got blaster.
Yep. And that would mean that I
And you're
take
trying to-
one of the die away from.
And then you roll it twice, and then you roll twice
Okay.
because you're like, ah, ah.
All right. Ooh.
So
Yes.
Elohim taught us peace through violence, life through death, yada yada yada. Do you really want me to do the speech?
No, you're yada yada. What are you
Okay.
trying to do?
I am trying to get their attention to see how many they are.
2.
There are only 2.
There are 2. They're like, sir, what are you doing out here? Blah, 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 blah. They're yada yada.
I'm still ignoring them, saying, "I come to bring you peace. I've come to bring you hope. I've come to bring you joy."
But one was a 10,
warrior.
two is a 4.
All right. As you're
Yeah,
saying, I
try to
come to
get
bring you
closer.
peace. I come to bring you this. There. The 10. The 4 misses. The 10 hits. Can you roll?
Shadow. My jeez.
You want to roll 8 dice, Tanya?
Yep.
Did Tanya just shoot?
Yep.
Yep. You're preaching yada yada piece to this. They're like, whoa, sir, hold up. And then ba-bam, ba-bam.
So special die. If special die lands on 6, it's roll another die too.
Yep. And if that other die rolls a 6, as long as you just keep re-rolling it while you get 6s.
Yeah, I got 5. So 12, 32,
And ask if they wanted to hug.
35, 37.
I think we're saving you right now.
So, oh wait, Josh, I need you to also roll a dodge, which is a dexterity if you don't have the dodge skill.
Ten.
All right. You didn't get hit by that miss that she had, but it came close. The hit completely blows up the speeder bike and the scout trooper that's on your right, and the other one explodes a tree about 40 feet behind the other guy.
So I look at the other guy, and I drop the hemless hem that I was holding to reveal what appears to be a series of bombs strapped to my chest, in my hand, and I look at them and I go, "I've come to bring you peace. Come give me a hug." In 90 feet, I am close enough, unless he can tell me what that grenade is. That could, I'm hoping that he assumes if he shoots me, I'm going to blow up and take him with me. But I'm offering to give him a hug. Just want a hug.
All right. He panics and hops on his speeder bike and guns it.
Bitch. I turn around, look at my crew, and go, "I guess they don't get a hug," and walk back. Oh, I'm hurrying.
All right, this is Rooster looks at you, Sam, and goes, "Punch it."
I'm punching it as
All right.
fast as this thing can go.
reaches over. It's got like the hand extended to try to pick you up on the run. Make a strength check.
Oh, nice. 13.
He grabs you by the wrist. You pull yourself up. He pulls you up onto the skiff as you start accelerating through the woods.
Next time, I'm the big gun. We are not letting the worst shot of us take it. And you, were you about to do a suicide vest?
It worked, didn't it?
No, it didn't.
I'm just packing my grenades back.
All right. You guys start zipping off towards the ships. It is about 8 o'clock your guys' time. So I'm gonna end it with on this note. You get to the ships. Okay. You got there's 2 X-Wings, 1 Y-Wing. And in between the nacelles, the engines of the Y-Wing, there's been like some hastily constructed like cargo mounts so they can put some extra stuff because it's not all going to fit in the 3 ships cargo compartments, but they've rigged it up so there's extra cargo strapped onto the Y-Wing and strapped onto the X-Wings. There's some exterior cargo mounts.
So what you're saying is I got a redneck Y-Wing?
It's got it. Like imagine like the trailer hitch that you put your cooler on. Yeah, everybody's got a little bit of that or some stuff bungee strapped down to the stuff. You got it's enough to get all the gear. The stuff that doesn't need to worry about being in vacuum is out strapped down. You're getting everything strapped onto this thing before some other Imperials can show up. When you hear a loud metallic thud and then like piston sounds and then another thud and then piston sounds and another thud and some creaking of trees getting knocked out of the way, something big metallic is walking through the woods towards your ships. And we'll pick up there next time.
Ask if he's going to be okay or if he needs a ride.
He points over to the X-Wing and goes, that one's mine.
Oh.
I am quickly trying to load as much cargo as I can onto the ships.
Yeah, because I noticed the time. It's almost 8 o'clock your guys' time. I know this is usually when we wrap up. So
Jack's with his mom this week.
Yeah.
Jack is
It's
his mom.
vacation week.
Yeah, but I still haven't had supper.
Oh, okay.
All right.
So it's our cutoff time. So we'll pick up next time.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Tanya, are you going to feel okay for recording Friday, or do you want me to wait until Monday?
Let's wait till Monday.
All right. Well, rest up, have plenty of chicken soup, get some vitamin C, some zinc. You know,
Shot of
plenty of
fireball.
fluids, a couple shots of Fireball.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't go down the air pipe again.
All right, then do the Jaeger.
I need to get Jaeger.
I would totally supply you with some Jaeger. I've got 2. I got I got 2/3 of a bottle in the freezer, and I've got another full bottle in my liquor cabinet.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, I like Jaeger. I had like 4 bottles I bought 4 bottles during COVID. And this is how far I've gotten through it so far. When I went back up north to be like, I forgot all my Jaeger. So I had like 4 bottles of Jaeger and like 2 bottles of scotch hiding in my closet in my bedroom at my parents' house.
Nice. I like Jaeger. I don't think Josh likes Jaeger. He's not listening.
He's not. Don't worry, I got some good Jamaican rum on the bookshelf as well.
I like Jaeger. I love rum.
And I've got some really good rum I picked up in Jamaica.
Nice.
My special occasion rum.
So are we done recording?
Yeah, we're done recording.
Hey everybody, thanks for staying till the end of the episode. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Follow us on Facebook at Board Barista Productions. And if you want to support us, Patreon link at the bottom.